everybody. How's everything going? I hope you all are doing very well. Welcome to my new stream, my new rebranded channel. Today we're going to try something a little bit different. I'm moving away from video game streams, at least for the time being. I took a break for a little bit because I decided that it was too much to set up. And when I play video games, I like to get immersed in the game. So it wasn't working very well, and I just found I wasn't having fun with it. But today I realized that there was a community of board gamers that like to play games on stream and also get input from the audience. So we're going to go ahead and play a little bit of Marvel Legendary. This is my favorite game of all time right now, and it's a deck building game. So basically what you're trying to do is the game is playing against you, and it's semi-cooperative, so you can play with up to 5 different people, and you're competing over victory points, but you're also working together against the board. The board is going to be constantly moving against you, and so what you have to do is essentially you're going to have to attack the mastermind 4 times in order to win. So I can go over a quick overview of rules. So every turn what you're going to do is you're going to be flipping a card from this villain deck. This deck is full of villains, bystanders, scheme twists, master strikes, and we'll go over those as those appear. They're basically going to flood the city, and they also have a chance to escape, which can produce some really nasty effects. All the while, we're supposed to be attacking the villains in the city along with the mastermind. How you win is essentially you defeat the mastermind 4 times. So today, what we have as the mastermind, we're going to be playing against Red Skull, and I'll put the card up here so you can see it. So his effect reads, always leads the Hydra. His Master Strike, so every time one of these Master Strike cards comes up, each player KOs a hero from their hand. So that could be pretty detrimental to us, especially early on. And today we're playing against the Scheme, so Midtown Bank Robbery is what it's called. So basically, anytime a scheme twist is pulled from this deck, any villain in the bank captures 2 bystanders, then play the top card of the villain deck. So, evil wins. This bottom text here, when 8 bystanders are carried away from escaping villains. So villains can't escape with the bystanders. It produces, again, some nasty effects. What we have is our starting cards. So each of our starting cards here is going to have a value. This lower right-hand corner, that's going to be basically your cost value. These are your free starter cards, so they're going to have a cost of 0. They also have, this particular card has an attack value. So what you're going to do is the whole point of the game is you're trying to generate attack points that every time you play a card, it goes into a pool, and you assemble enough attack points to defeat a mastermind or villain. In this case, it will cost 7 to defeat him each time. In addition to that, we also have recruitment points. So again, these are 0 costs. They're the starter cards that automatically come with the deck, your starting deck. Each of these is going to produce 1 recruit point. There are other heroes in here that can produce more recruit points and more attacks for us, which we're going to use those recruit points to recruit heroes from the headquarters right here. So for example, this Iron Man card, this will cost us 7 to recruit, and this is his rare card, so he'll have a pretty good effect. So yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and get into it, and then I'll kind of go over things as we go, but let's go ahead and see what we can do. So for the first turn, we're pulling up Doombot Legion. So that's the card we're playing against. These characters are going to start flooding the city. It's our job to stop them. And so fights. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. KO one of them and put the other back. So when we fight him, we will have to do that effect. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and start with that. And I'll show you my hand. I'm going to play 3 shield troopers, 3 shield agents, So this generates 3 attack points and 3 recruitment points. So with our 3 recruitment points, I think what we're going to do is we're going to recruit Repulsor Raise Iron Man. So that's going to go into our discard pile, which gets shuffled back into our deck. And that'll be a good start for us. It gives us 2 attack right off the bat, plus additional attack if we play a ranged hero beforehand. We also have our 3 attack points here that I rolled, or that I played. So I'm going to fight the Doombot Legion. So he goes to our victory pile, and then we get to look at the top 2 cards of our deck, KO one of them, and put the other back. So we're going to KO our Shield Agent. The other one goes back to the deck. It's kind of rough early on, but let's keep the city clear. After that, we clean up all of our cards, put them in our discard pile. We draw again, up to 6, and then it continues again. Normally you'd pass on to the next player, but since we're playing solo, it's just going to be me going back and forth. So let's see here. We got our first scheme twist here. Each villain gets +1 for each, any villain in the bank captures 2 bystanders. Then play the top card of the villain deck. Well, there is no villain in the bank, so thankfully we don't have that going for us. But then we still have to play the secondary effect, which is play the top card of the villain deck, which is another scheme twist. So the same thing happens. There's no villain in the bank, so we're good there, but we do have to play another card. Oh, you know what? I forgot one rule. So every time during solo mode when a scheme twist is played, I have to KO or put a card from the HQ that values 6 or less on the bottom of the deck. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose these 2 cards because I got 2 scheme twists, and then new heroes replenish the HQ. All right, so let's go ahead and draw here. We have our first Master Strike. Each player KOs a hero from their hand. So let's take a look at our hand here. That's not very good, but I think we're going to go ahead and KO one of our Shield Troopers because we just picked up that Iron Man card that gives us additional attack. So that'll be the best thing. And then after a Master Strike is played, we do play the next card in the villain deck according to the advanced solo rules. And so look, we picked up our first bystander. So bystanders are going to get captured by villains in the city. If there aren't any villains in the city, they go directly to the mastermind themselves, which I'll explain later what happens with that. But in the meantime, let's play out our turn. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 recruitment points and 1 attack. I can't do anything with the attack, so our 4 recruitment points are going to go to, let's go ahead and grab a shield officer this turn. And that basically means we're going to get 2 recruitment points for our pool every time we play her. All right. So then let's go ahead and play again. Oh, we have captured another bystander. So Red Skull has 2 bystanders now that he's just holding hostage. I think that's kind of rude, but you know, what do I know? I just play here. We have Repulsor Raise Iron Man, and then 2 Shield Troopers. So that's 4 attack. Not enough to do anything yet. And then we have 2 recruitment points, which again, we can't buy anything because everything in the HQ is worth at least 3. So unfortunately, our turn, we have to pass. Let's go ahead and do a shuffle again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let's see what the villains have in store for us. And again, they've captured another bystander. And since the mastermind isn't considered a villain in the traditional sense, he doesn't get an increase in attack points, so that's actually pretty good for us. So let's see. We have another Repulsor Raise Iron Man and Shield Trooper. So that's 3 attack points and 4 recruit points. So we can recruit something this time. I think let's go ahead and grab another Shield Officer. That way we can start buying some of these higher cost heroes in the HQ. Alright. And let's see what the villains have in store for us. We got hit with another Master Strike. So, Master Strike. Each player KOs a hero from their hand. Well, I think we are safe to go ahead and get rid of one of these shield agents because we've been recruiting. Actually, it might be a better idea to recruit a shield trooper because I really want to get this Iron Man card. So let's play the next card in the villain deck. So the Endless Armies of Hydra. So this is going to enter the city. He has a fight action, so play the top 2 cards of the villain deck. So that could be potentially very bad very quickly. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit points and 1 attack point. But that's all we needed because I'm going to take this Arc Reactor Iron Man card here. And it's actually one of my favorite Iron Man cards. So if you play a tech hero, so these are the symbols of each classification of heroes. If you play a hero with the tech symbol before you play that Arc Reactor Iron Man, you get +1 attack for each other tech hero you have played on this turn. So kind of a stackable effect. All right. And I'm afraid that's it for our turn, but let's go ahead and go on to the next one. We've got a bystander. So this villain is going to capture this bystander. And now since the Scheme Twist gives them +1, it now costs 5 to defeat. So we're just going to put a little reminder there. And then I have to draw a new hand. I am getting sidetracked here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now this isn't actually looking too bad. So we have 1, 2, 3 attack points from that. We get an additional 2 attack. And then we've generated 4 recruitment points. Not too shabby. It is enough to take this one. So we're going to go ahead and fight this villain. And so we play the top 2 cards of the villain deck. That's unfortunate for us. But we'll go ahead and take it because it's 2 more bystanders. They just get captured by the mastermind. And then with our 4 remaining recruitment points, we'll go ahead and take, I don't know. Let's go ahead and grab a shield officer again. And then we're on to our next turn. So we've got another Doombot Legion hitting us. And let's see what we got. We have 2, 3, 4, 5 recruitment points again, and 2 attack. So we're starting to suffer where attack comes in. I think we need to grab another shield officer, and our other 2 attack are going to go, unfortunately, to waste, but that's okay. So far, this has been a pretty slow game. I think I picked one of the easiest masterminds. I'm starting with the core set here just to see how this goes. And then I'll have to show you my shelf. I've got a ton of different expansions and sets that I've added to this game for different masterminds and heroes and stuff like that. So, so we've got Supreme Hydra. Let's go ahead and read this. Supreme Hydra is worth +3 victory points for each other Hydra villain in your victory pile. So that'll be nice for us as far as victory points are concerned. He does cost 6 attack to defeat, so we're gonna have to build up some attack really quickly here. And again, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 recruitment and 3 attack. Now with our 5 recruit, since I know that the Doombot Legion is about to make us KO something when I attack it, I'm going to recruit a shield officer, and then I'm going to attack the Doombot Legion once again. So again, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, KO one of them, and put the other back. The top 2 cards, we're going to KO the shield agent and put the arc reactor Iron Man back. And then that is the end of our turn here. So we have Hydra Kidnappers. So let's take a look at this. So fight, you may gain a shield officer. So that's actually a benefit for us. That's pretty good. So this guy's going to move over. He takes the new city space, and we play again. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 4 recruitment points. It's actually not bad. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our attack points and fight the Hydra Kidnappers, which means we gain a shield officer right off the bat. No questions asked. 1, 2, and I got to draw the rest of my cards here. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Oh, we've got our scheme twist coming. So, any villain in the bank, which unfortunately we do, captures 2 bystanders, then play the top card of the villain deck. That's unfortunate because now this guy costs 8 to defeat. And then we have to play the top card from the villain deck again. Another Master Strike. So each player KOs a hero from their hand. We're going to have to KO a shield agent. And then we have one more card that we're picking up. So we have another scheme twist. Which is unfortunate again. They capture 2 bystanders. Which means they now cost 10 to defeat. And now we have to play... Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I have to put 2 cards at the bottom of the deck. Because we played scheme twists. And now we have to reveal the next villain. Which is, unfortunately, another bystander. So that means he's costing 11 to defeat now. He's stronger than the mastermind. It's not good for us. But here we go. I have 2, 4, 6, 7. I have 8 recruit points, which is fantastic. Let's see here. We could grab Iron Man's rare card. But Thor would give us more attack points. I think what we need to do is, unfortunately for the moment, no, I don't have a lot of tech heroes. No, let's take this rare Iron Man card here. So, his ability, draw 2 cards. Then if we played a tech hero, draw 2 more cards. That'll be good for us. Get through our deck faster. That's one of the cards we needed to see. All right. Oh, look at this. These bystanders are just getting into trouble. So now he costs 12 to defeat. All right, let's see what we can do here. Not a lot of options. 3. We have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5. 5 attack and 5 recruit. What we're going to do is we're going to take this Iron Man card here. So we get to draw a card and then draw another card if we played a tech hero beforehand. There's another one. We unfortunately are a point shy, so we're going to go ahead and pass. All right. So we have a villain. I've actually never been so excited to see a villain before. because it means we're not drawing into bystanders. So right off the bat, we're going to play Quantum Breakthrough Iron Man, which means we get to draw 2 cards. Ooh, and this is turning out very nice. So now I'll show you what a stackable ability does. So we get to play Endless Invention. So since we played a tech hero, so first we get to draw a card. Then because we played another tech hero, we get to draw another card due to this card's effect. And then we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 recruit points, 2, 4 attack points. Again, not bad. So we're going to take this Thor card here, this Call Lightning. So he automatically grants us 3 attack, but then if we play a ranged hero before we play this card, we get an additional 3 attack. So it's an easy 6 attack if we can play the right cards. And then I think for the remaining attacks, I'm going to attack Doombot Legion, which could be a good thing. So again, we get to look at the top 2 cards of our deck, KO one of them and put the other back. I'm unfortunately going to have to KO the Shield Officer here, because I don't want to get rid of the Iron Man card. All right. So we have another scheme twist hitting us. So any villain in the bank captures 2 more bystanders. It's not good because now he's up to 14. And then we play the top card from the villain deck, which happens to be another Master Strike. Each player KOs a hero from their hand. So we're going to get rid of some of these 1 recruit heroes. And then we have another scheme twist. Man, the luck is not in our favor here. So, any villain in the bank, once again, captures 2 bystanders, which brings them up all the way to 16. How did this get out of control? And then we have to play another card from the villain deck. And it's a bystander. So now he's up to 17 to defeat. Let's see what we have here. 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 recruit and just 3 attack. So what we're going to do, let's go ahead and take that for 3. And then we'll take another one of those for 3 as well. And looks like that's going to be it for this turn. We're starting to run out of cards out of the villain deck, but once the villain deck runs out, it does mean that we ended up in a draw. We didn't lose, but we didn't win either. Hope you guys are all doing very well tonight on this beautiful Sunday out there in Facebook land. All right, let's see what options we have. Well, it's a good start. So what we're going to do, we're going to play this to draw 1 card. And then we're going to play this to draw 2 more cards, because again, they stack. And unfortunately, we didn't get enough attack to even hit the mastermind. We have 3 attack total. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, which is very good for us because we can pick up this Thor card. And this is Thor's rare card called God of Thunder. You can use recruit points as attack this turn. So with him giving an automatic recruit of 5, it's going to be a very valuable card to help start taking some of these guys down. All right, guys. Let's see what we can do. We're going to play this card to get 2 cards first. Good. I was hoping that. So what we get to do, we get to draw a card, then plus another card because we played a tech hero previously. All right. Now we actually might get to do some damage here. So with this card, we get 3 attack already, but then we get 1 attack for each other tech hero we played because we played a tech hero. So 3, 4, 5 attack. Then we can play this one for 3 additional attack. So we have 8 total. We have 9 total. And then 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So with our 9, we're going to go ahead and attack the mastermind here because it's kind of become an urgent thing. So what that means is we get one of these tactic cards that are underneath him. We do the effect on the tactic card and then we rescue all those bystanders. So here's what the tactic says. So it's a fight. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. KO 1, discard 1, and put 1 back on top of your deck. So not terrible as far as cards go. But we're going to look at the top 3 here. That's real unfortunate. But we're going to have to KO this one, discard this one, and then we're going to put the Thor card on the top. So in addition to that, we also rescue all those bystanders, which they'll be worth victory points at the end of the game. All right, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 recruit points. We're going to go ahead and take this Iron Man card because we just KO'd one. We're going to take this other one as well and give us more attack points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so let's see what we have. Another scheme twist. Any villain in the bank, and he still hasn't moved. Captures 2 bystanders. And now costs 19 to defeat. And then we have to play the top card of the villain deck again, which is, again, Endless Armies of Hydra. It's the fight, play 2 cards from the villain deck. Luckily, we have a pretty decent hand now. So we get to draw a card. And now 2, 4, 6. We have 7 recruit, 1 attack. And then we have 12 recruit because this gives us 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert those to attack points, giving us 13 attack in total. So let's go ahead and attack this guy. So it was a fight. We get +3 attack in addition to what we've already spent, which is nice. Hang on 1 second. All right, there we go. So with that 3 attack, that brings us back to, mathematics. Let's see. 12, 5. So we have 8 attack that we can use. We're going to go ahead and fight the Endless Armies of Hydra, which does mean we play the top 2 cards of the villain deck. So we got a Master Strike, the 5th and final one. Player KOs a card hero from their hand. Well, the good news is we have no hand. But since we played, Master Strike, we have to play another card, which just gives this guy more power. And then we have to play our second card for the villain effect. All right, not a bad turn, but we have to hit him 2 more times before we can win. And this has not been easy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Wow, would you look at that, guys? We have all Iron Man cards this turn. So then we have to play the villain deck from our for our turn. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to play this weaker draw card first. And then what we're going to do, we're going to stack this so we get to draw 2 cards. And because we played that tech here, we get 2 more cards. This is looking great. Let me just reorganize here. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to play this, which gives us 3 plus 1 for each tech hero. So 5 attack. I'm just going to keep track of this for a second. And then this gives us 6 attack. And then we have 8 attack, 9, 10, 11 attack, 14, 17 attack total. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually hit him. So our fight action is draw 2 cards, then draw another card for each Hydra villain in your victory pile. So let's see how many Hydra villains we have. We have 1, 2, 3. So that gives us 3 additional cards. Nice. 2, 3. Which means we might be able to get some attack power. So, I'm sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have 10 left. But I want to see how many victory points we can get. So, we're going to play this card, which means we get to draw 2 more cards. 2 more cards again. That plays for 11. All right. And then let's figure out how many recruitment points we have. 2, 3. Let me just do it here. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 19. So because of this God of Thunder card, we can convert all 19 of those to attack. So that's what we're going to do. Which gives us 30 attack points, guys. So just for spite, we're going to hit the Supreme Hydra. For 20. Which means we have 10 more left to defeat the Mastermind. But I want to see. And then we rescue all these bystanders. I'm not even going to bother going over the effects because sometimes when you rescue them, they have special effects. And I don't think any of them are really game changing as far as the end game goes. They're not. So then our last one, we're going to hit the Mastermind. Fight. We get +4 recruit, which is fine. We already won. So congratulations to us. And again, I hope this is something that you guys will enjoy for a little bit. It just seems like it's a little bit of an easier thing for me to set up. And I plan on publishing these videos on YouTube too. So I'm going to go through, edit them, add some cool effects, and then we're probably going to try to make this a regular thing. So yeah, anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. See ya.